Introduction. Effects of weak Mercury in astrology. In Vedic astrology, the planet Mercury, Bud, is the supreme ruler of intellect, communication, logic, and analytical thinking. When Mercury is afflicted or weak in a birth chart, its influence can deeply affect several critical aspects of life. This planetary weakness often manifests as severe indecisiveness, poor memory, obstacles in education, business losses, and even nervous system issues or skin sensitivities. In this detailed blog post, we will explore the core signs that indicate a weak Mercury and delve into the specific negative impacts it has on your career, mind, and personal well-being. Furthermore, we will provide proven remedies and astrological practices to strengthen Mercury's energy, helping you restore mental clarity, improve communication skills, and achieve stability in life. Read on to understand how a debilitated Mercury influences your destiny and the effective steps you can take to mitigate its adverse effects. 1. Indecisiveness and poor judgment. When Mercury is weak in a birth chart, the mind often loses its natural clarity and balance. You may find yourself struggling to make even simple decisions, feeling an unusual restlessness and internal confusion. Situations that should feel straightforward suddenly become complicated, as if you cannot distinguish what is right from what is wrong. In astrology, Mercury governs logic, reasoning, mental agility, and analytical thinking. So when this planet weakens, your thought process becomes slower and less focused. You may take too much time to decide, yet even after making a choice, doubts keep surfacing. Did I do the right thing? Because of this hesitation, many important opportunities can slip away. In professional life, weak Mercury increases the risk of taking the wrong step at the wrong time. In business, it may lead to trusting the wrong people, taking unnecessary risks, or making faulty transactions. Even in personal relationships, misunderstandings arise easily, leading to emotional pressure. A troubled Mercury weakens self-confidence and clouds the judgment, making life decisions feel heavier than they truly are. 2. Communication difficulties. When Mercury becomes weak, your natural ability to express yourself clearly starts to decline. Words don't flow the way they usually do, and what you intend to say often doesn't reach others in the same meaning. In astrology, Mercury is the planet of speech, intelligence, and communication. So when it weakens, the clarity of your thoughts and the precision of your words both become compromised. You may find that even simple conversations lead to misunderstandings. You speak with good intentions, yet people interpret your message differently. At the workplace, your ideas may not receive the attention or respect they deserve because your presentation feels unclear or hesitant. Miscommunication can also create unnecessary tension in relationships, turning small issues into bigger emotional disturbances. Weak Mercury often brings hesitation in expressing emotions as well. Even when your heart feels something deeply, you struggle to put it into words. Your thoughts run one way while your speech runs another, making communication feel heavy and disconnected. According to astrology, a strong Mercury helps maintain mental stability, clear thinking, and smooth speech. But when it is weak, maintaining transparent communication becomes a real challenge. 3. Obstacles in education. A weak Mercury has a direct impact on your learning abilities, often making studies feel heavier and more complicated than they should be. In astrology, Mercury represents memory, concentration, analytical intelligence, and the ability to absorb new knowledge. When this planet weakens, your mind becomes less organized, and your focus tends to drift easily. You may find it difficult to retain new information, even after reading it multiple times. Before exams, concentration breaks frequently, and the mind may feel blank at crucial moments. Despite having natural talent or capability, you might not perform as well as expected simply because your mental stability fluctuates. Challenges such as forgetfulness, slow understanding, or losing interest in studies are all signs of a troubled Mercury. This weakness becomes more noticeable in higher education, research, or competitive exams where deep focus and consistent effort are essential. The mind may wander, motivation can drop, and learning feels more like a struggle than a process of growth. According to astrology, a strong Mercury enhances memory, sharpens intellect, and creates a smooth flow in learning. But when weak, it blocks academic success and slows intellectual progress. 4. Business losses and financial instability. When Mercury is weak, the business sphere becomes one of the most vulnerable areas of life. In astrology, Mercury governs trade, financial calculations, analytical decision-making, communication skills, and the ability to evaluate risks wisely. So when this planet loses strength, your business judgment becomes clouded, and clarity in financial matters begins to fade. You may find yourself relying on incomplete or misleading information while making important decisions. Faulty transactions, trusting the wrong people, or entering into risky agreements become more common. Even when you work hard, the lack of proper direction or strategic thinking can lead to slow progress or unexpected losses. Weak Mercury also affects paperwork. Errors in documents, misplaced files, or mismatched accounts become frequent obstacles. New investments or partnerships become particularly risky, as the mind fails to assess long-term consequences with accuracy. Unnecessary expenses may rise, and the overall growth of the business becomes unstable or uncertain. According to astrology, a strong Mercury ensures sharp intelligence, clear planning, steady communication, and organized financial management. But when this planet is weak, business growth slows down and financial stability becomes difficult to maintain. 5. Nervous system and skin-related issues. When Mercury is weak, its influence often shows up physically through the nervous system, skin, hands, and shoulders. In astrology, Mercury governs the nerves, mental coordination, motor responses, and subtle communication within the body. So when this planet loses strength, your mind and body may both experience restlessness and imbalance. You may feel frequent nervous tension, anxiety, or an unexplained sense of inner pressure. Tingling sensations in the hands or feet, sudden waves of restlessness, or a heavy feeling in the head are common manifestations. Mentally, even small stress can feel amplified, leading to irritability or overthinking. Weak Mercury can also affect the skin. Minor rashes, allergies, or recurring skin sensitivities may become more noticeable, especially during periods of emotional strain. People who work long hours on computers or perform mentally demanding tasks may feel these effects more strongly, as Mercury directly influences cognitive energy. Sleep disturbances, mood fluctuations, and an overactive mind are also typical symptoms of a debilitated Mercury. According to astrology, when Mercury is strong, it stabilizes the nerves, enhances calmness, and maintains healthy communication pathways within the body. But when it is weak, the system becomes more reactive, sensitive, and easily overwhelmed. 6. Excessive worry and mental clutter. A weak Mercury creates a storm inside the mind, filling it with unnecessary worry, confusion, and mental heaviness. In astrology, Mercury represents clarity of thought, analytical intelligence, and the ability to process information in an organized manner. When this planet weakens, thoughts lose structure and the mind becomes overwhelmed even by simple situations. You may start overthinking small issues, treating minor concerns as major problems. Decisions that should feel easy become stressful, and even after choosing a direction, you keep questioning your own judgment. This continuous cycle of doubt leads to reduced productivity and emotional exhaustion. Relationships may also suffer, as misunderstandings and mental tension rise without any real reason. Sleep is often affected too. Either the mind becomes too active at night, or you wake up feeling mentally unsettled. Creative or analytical work becomes harder because the focus is fragmented. The mind jumps from one thought to another without clarity or control. According to astrology, a strong Mercury brings mental peace, structured thinking, and clear decision-making. But when Mercury is weak, it invites fear, indecision, and a constant sense of mental clutter that disrupts the natural flow of life. Strengthening Mercury helps restore balance and clarity within the mind. Visit our Horoscope World website to know the ways to strengthen Mercury and the full report.